Hey everyone, this is Andrew Tai and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about the Pavilhão do Conhecimento, which is in Lisbon, Portugal. And this is basically the main science museum of Lisbon. And when I was doing the research on this museum, I couldn't actually find many YouTube videos about it, so I wanted to make my own. And that's especially because out of all of the historical and cultural things we ended up doing in Lisbon, Portugal, my children actually remembered and enjoyed this activity the most. So I do definitely recommend this, especially if you have small children. My son Benjamin is 10 years old and my daughter Felicity is 4 years old, and they really enjoyed all of the interactive exhibits in this museum, but they also really liked this play area too. So you'll find this room on the first floor and it's full of all these different play areas and slides and all the different exhibits that you can play with, as well as different science experiments that you can have a go with too. So here, for example, you can see Benjamin's demonstrating what it's like to be lying on a full bed of nails. He said that it didn't actually feel of anything. So in this kind of shooting gallery, I'm not exactly sure what the science lesson here is, but the children had a huge amount of fun. There's also a big climbing wall at the back, complete with crash mats. And there's tons of other activities, including this kind of racing area here where you can race different animals. And the kids also really enjoyed playing with these optical illusions too. In another area, you could actually find this projector room here where you could color in your fish, and if you had it scanned, then what we would do is the software would scan this fish and then place it into the actual aquarium wall, which is very cool. I've not seen this done before. So there's this whole other room as well on the first floor, which is dedicated to kind of illusion experiments and different exhibits demonstrating different optical illusions. On the ground floor as well, there's a room called Doing, and this is kind of like a hands-on maker type space for children, and you could actually do things like experiment with remote control robots. So in this part, the challenge was to fold up a piece of paper so that it could get picked up by this fan and see how high you could actually launch it into the air. In this section here, we had a member of staff help us to create these kind of mini cat head plushies, and it was really nice because the staff was able to help show Benjamin how to do the proper stitching methods. So this is one of the few places I've ever seen where you can actually test out the bike on a tightrope with a counterweight, and the theory is that the counterweight completely stops the bike from being able to fall off the tightrope. This is something I got to try myself. I was a little bit scared doing it because I'm afraid of heights, but it was a very cool experiment to try, and I really don't know anywhere else in the world that you can do this for free as part of the ticket. So anyway, I do definitely recommend this science museum. It doesn't necessarily come on the top of all of the to-do list for Portugal, but my kids absolutely loved it. It's in a part of the city that's kind of removed from everywhere else. It's near the Oceanarium, and I definitely recommend it as a day out with children. I'm not sure you'd want to visit if you're just an adult. I can definitely feel that the exhibits are aimed at children, and our family had a really good time. We could definitely spend hours there. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.